Falkirk TV is proudly sponsored by GM Landscape UK.
John, it's our last home game of the year on Saturday. Tomorrow we take on Hamilton Accies. It's always a difficult game and one that the guys will be looking to bounce back from.
Yeah, we had some good games against Hamilton. A good win for them last week against Queen's Park, a good Queen's Park team. So, we respect them. As you say, we've had some good games and some difficult games with them. But yeah, we're looking forward to the game. The weather's not supposed to be good, which is a bit of a blow. 50 mile an hour winds, which is not going to make it conducive to good football, I don't think. Which is a blow, because obviously we always like to. The one thing we didn't like in football is the wind. You can handle everything else, but the wind's just a bit of kind of blows the ball all over the place and makes it a little bit of lottery at times. So we have to roll the sleeves up and battle on days like that, and that's what we're going to have to do, I would imagine, dictated by the conditions. But yeah, no, looking forward to the game. Yeah, of course we want to bounce back. Obviously we see that Big Luke's red card has been rescinded, and what a difference that would have made if the correct decision was made at the time and we had 11 players in the park. We're winning 1-0. Nobody's going to convince me that we don't win that game. I think we win that game. I think we've got another 3 points on the board, and we wouldn't be looking to bounce back. We'd be looking to try and continue. So, the fact is, we are going to have to bounce back. Yeah, we've done it on the few occasions that we have lost the game. We've managed to do that. We didn't want to be in that situation too often, the bouncing back, because it's been a night you're losing and having to, bounce back. So we want to try and get back to winning ways. The last game of at home in 2024, the home record's really, really good. The calendar year and beyond, actually, but certainly we want to try and continue that into 2025 by, staying unbeaten, ideally, winning this game. And that would give us 21 points. A win would give us 21 points in this quarter, and that would be a really, really good achievement, from a possible 27. To have 21 would be really, really good. And it's a good number. If you look at that and look at what it takes to win the championship, if you can do that another couple of times, you'll not be far away. That'll be quite difficult to do, actually. But if we can do that, then it'll take somebody else having a really, really good run to beat us.
Obviously, kind of records are secondary to the results on the pitch. However, a win on Saturday would mean that we would have gone the whole of 2024 unbeaten at home. How good an achievement is that, especially considering coming up a league halfway through that year?
Yeah, I think by stepping up and exactly that, being 6 months in the championship at a higher level, and to remain unbeaten for that 6 months and 6 months in League One. I think it speaks volumes to the work that's been done over a number of the last 2.5 years. The players that were brought in. It's not even just that; it's the way that we've done it as well. The manner in which the team is playing, the excitement that the fans are getting to do it in front of full houses, selling out the home allocation, to be selling like over 4,000 season tickets now, taking into quarter of the season tickets and 3/4, half, and whatever else we could sell with regards to season tickets, to have so many season ticket holders and people coming in and enjoying the football and the atmosphere in the stadium being so good with the ultras, and many people now commenting on how the main stand has been really, really joining in as well. So it's not just the sweet rustlers, as what someone was saying to me.
A bit of news this week as well, a bit of positive news. Obviously we're not into January yet, but the dealing has started and you've brought in goalkeeper Ross Monroe. For any fans that maybe don't know much about him, what are you able to tell us about him?
Well, first of all, let's go over why we brought him in. So in the summer, we never have thought we were going to bring in a goalie in January. We brought in Jamie Sneddon, and obviously Nicky's been here. So Nicky's been really, really good. His game's come on leaps and bounds, and he's turning into a right good goalkeeper and a right good career. A wee bit to go yet, of course. So unfortunately, Jamie Sneddon, it's no one's fault. You get injuries and it can be sometimes really, really difficult to overcome them. And for the medical staff, they've been doing everything possible. But the situation is, we just can't get them fit. We can't get them, and there's no light at the end of the tunnel at all. And so we are kind of worried that if something happened to Nicky, yes, we've got young Owen Hayward and Owen could turn out to be a really good young goalkeeper as well. But it would be a big ask for him, lacking experience. If he went in goals and say it was a bad day, then you could almost destroy him. So he needs to get out and play some games and get some experience. Owen, by bringing Ross in, we've got direct competition for Nicky. He's been playing up until November there in Dundalk. He's been at Ross County for a number of years. Myself and Paul had him on loan at Raith Rovers back in 2019, something like that. 2019, I think so, something like that. Yeah, 2019, I think. So yeah, he's from up near. He's from up that way. He knows Ross McKeever. He knows Big Call, guys that have been at Ross County previously, and he's a really good boy. He's a good type of boy, so he fits in the dressing room really, really well. Even in a short period of time, I know that's going to happen, and he gives competition and backup to Nicky that we badly need. If things had gone wrong, i.e. Nicky getting an injury, we would have been in a little bit of bother, and it's maybe not always easy just to get an emergency loan here and there. So that's the kind of background as to why and the type of boy that Ross is. As I say, he's been playing games up to November, so he's been playing regularly. So he's not like he's been frozen out since July or August or whenever. He's been actually playing games, and he comes here having had a little bit of rest over the month of nearly the whole of December. And he's trained with us yesterday and today. He'll go back up the road after the game tomorrow, and he'll be back down to start his employment with us from the January the 1st. We are waiting on international clearance coming, so he may not be available for the 3rd. We obviously hope he is, and fingers crossed about that. But then after we get the clearance, then it's a wee opportunity then to let Owen Hayward go out on loan somewhere, hopefully, and get valuable game time that a young boy like him he really needs.
You mentioned Jamie Snedden's injury. Aside from him and Tom Lang, am I right in saying I think you've got a full complement of players available for tomorrow's game?
I did say that in yesterday's press conference. I did. Unknown to me, although the plan was for Gary to be involved, he pulled out towards the end day. He trained with the squad and then done some extra work with sports scientist Blair, and unfortunately he felt a little niggle. So between me coming in and then doing the press conference with the written press, it was unknown to me that it pulled out, and it's had a little bit of setback. It means he's not available tomorrow, but it may well be that he's available for the next game. It's just a little bit of precaution, really. So we don't have Gary. After that, Tom. Yeah, Tom's the only one out. I did say yesterday I thought that the only one we'd be without would be Tom, but as it is, it'll be Tom and Gary. Yeah.
John, thanks for the update and all the best for tomorrow.
Thank you.